savage foods and influences. Your mighty skill to protect the teachings is superb. Powerful Lord, or the dark subject, great Lord, radiance. Please think of me. I adjure in and by Tata Sarutas, enlightened body, speech, and mind to abide in me and this holy image. As I engage in practice to attain unsurpassing enlightenment, act so as to conquer obstacles to the path of supreme bliss and the breath of the four manas. Please cause me to encounter the samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me not to walk on mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, demons, and humans be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplication. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities and obstruct religion and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and the hindrances with mistaken views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness prevail and prevail. Now, the and produce aspiration. Mother Achi, daughter of Naman, powerful lady, Dharma Tara, wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh shaking karma dakini. Noble lady, Tashi Sangha, Nijolo Sangha, Pekarto Sangha, Pinkishak Sangha, and Chapter Engine Sangha. Protectors of the lineage, forefathers, protectors of secret sweet and never faith with compassion, never withhold your blessings are close and your power unobstructed. Your enlightened mind. Bless us with your enlightened qualities. Bless us with your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the breath of the four manas. Please cause me to encounter the samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me not to walk on mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness prevail and increase. May God, demons, and humans be overpowering at all times and in every circumstance. May enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and the hindrances with mistaken views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness prevail and prevail. Saya, Saya, Siri, Siri, Bala, Bala. Kuyin parma shetar senyo mo wando yur paye Makur Waikam Pasanchana Junla Mokyo Kyatu So Choyan Lama Sejagrang Lutan Jampa Lupala Yunjan dan Jolano Yatusu Rupar Gawan Banji Sentunya Jompar Cerdas Jawanya Penjampala Yundrem Padume Yatusun Semran Junyi Mendeshela Yunsun Sintawanati Kita Segan Cintanan Junjin Lamo Yatusun Radan Jidolan Segan
Ahí está la pala, lo tiene.
Memishate Sechedola Montala Jungkung Tinkano Yatusun Sobrenam Senye Tamse Vedanjar Meki Yandung Lomai Kangsala Yunson Sanjay Yatusun In the realm of the unborn mother, the Dharmata abides the Reverend Mother, the deity Tara. She bestows happiness on all scented beings. I supplicate Mother Tara of Dharmadati to protect us from all fears, not realizing oneself as Dharmatayan. The minds of scented beings are overpowered by negative emotions. These beings wandering in samsara are my mothers. I supplicate Mother Tara, deity of great compassion, please protect us. In the meaning of the Dharma is not born in one's heart. One just follows the words of conventional meaning. We are deceived by illusory philosophical views and dogmas. I supplicate Mother Tara of perfect wisdom, please protect us. It is difficult to understand our own mind is Buddha's mind, seeing nature mind, but not familiarizing with it through practice. We are lost in unwholesome worldly activities. I supplicate Mother Tara of perfect mindfulness, please protect us. The absolute nature of mind is self-arising, non-dual Buddha wisdom. Yet because of habitual grasping to dualistic conception, we are bound by it no matter what we do. I supplicate Mother Tara of non-dual wisdom, please protect us. Although we abide in the perfect meaning of absolute truth, we do not understand the interdependence of cause and effect on the relative level. We are ignorant about the true reality of phenomena. I supplicate Mother Tara of good truth of innocence, please protect us. Like the nature of space, which is beyond all conceptual limits, the reality of all conditioned phenomena is not different from that. So there are disciples on the path who do not realize it. I supplicate Mother Tara of perfect enlightenment of the three kayas, please protect us.
Yes. You want to video your phone today? It's prayers. Don't send Mahakala. Okay, so. Oh. Oh. Chiwan tang tang tenpa jepe sin chapa wante le je tar nga wa kapo drake drove le la nyo Tim ba song le lan te zara je wan te de je wan so mei do je da zara je nan je da la je da la gong so so ro da nam je ba do je dan dong je ku song to je tin yin bo de la yong de da la na me be san jo de de wa chen bo lam je pa che dan di yin di pa le jar wen chen le zo je yang da be lan lan je be ting en zeng je sma dan je ba ran zo de da san jo ma to je ba de ling a yu song lo ba lam de men ro Tarpa Sanchoja Soso Londo war Zeto Sur Yikin the Yaman So Tamjele Jarde Dan de So Ba Jen Je Para Jen de Jen de Dan Ega Samje Dan Chunleja Savala Sova Cheta Sabai Roar Joja Roa Yongja Pardan Gunda Chunle Todan Timonganger Tobane Ba de La de Soran de Le Zuje Yang da Balan Lan Tribe Tinge Zinja Samada Tebar Zoje de Da Sancho Mother Je Barda Linga Yuso Loba Landa Majoje Tarba Sancho Joso Londro Waran Zeda Jidin the Yaman Dembe Sotam Jele Jarde Tashi da Dele Chalje Je Para George Maran Jo Molanda Tuje Yenga Machi Yenga Yeshi Jayani Jinja Zay Zemterja Wangan Tunle Jinkorn de Yega Sombaran Zeda So Yoachi Nanamza Wazuki Roma Yeshi Gadu Tamtega Roma Wanga Lamo Shaza Legend Kandroma Jomo Dashi Serema Mayo Lozama Tegandazam Tenga Sharzama Jubin Dazama Pane Juja Suma Wine Imbe Suma Kaju the Yeja Temba Suma Charge Jiba Suma Tam Seji Chinamla Yeshi La Sadrim Mungawa Tujela Yormanga Sinala Jarin to Mangawa, Sinala Jarin to Mangawa, Tola Tomba Mangawa, Chinam Jan and Jerba Dajan, Kordan Cheban, Koyo Goni Sinja love the Sur, Songa Goni Sinja love the Sur, Yondi Jagoni Sinja love the Gati Dijan Jipale, Jarwin Telen, Zuje, Yang Double Lana, Tingen Sinja Sumadan, Zuje, Teta Sancho, Matoja Parta, Lina, Yuson, Lopa Landa Muru. Tarba Sancho, Soso, Londo, Warren Zeta, Sor, Jigin the Yam and Dame, Sotam Jele, Jarte. Kashida de Lempson Soba Chap Jing Jawar George Mar Masi Jayani Ka Yang Yishi Jayani Jinja Zay, Dunter Jawanga Legend for the Yeda Sumar Zed, Yoashi Nana Zawan Sujija Duma, Yishiga Duma, Dantega Duma, Wanga Lamu, Shaza Legend Kano, Jomo Dashi Serema, Mayo Lozangma, Tegan Dazangma, Tenke Sharda, Yubin Dazama, Pani Juja Suma, Winnie Suma, Kajun the Yaja, Temba Suma, Charge. Soma Tamseji Chinala Yishila Sadrim Mangawa Tujela Sisho Mangawa Sinala Janrandom Todola Toba Mangawa Chinam Janam Jerba Dajan Kordan Jeban Nala Toyo Gone Singela Beso Songro Gone Singela Tojo Gone Singela Beso Yondeja Gone Singela Beso Teleja Gone Singela Garchi Dijan Jibale Jarvan Telezu Yang Daba Lana Tiba Tingen Zinja Sumada Tibar Duje Teda Sancho Matojo Lenga Yeso Loba Landa Madoje Tarba Sancho Yeso Longo War Deda So Dikin Member so tam jele jarde dachi da dele bezon cha je wara jorje or me jo molanda duje ma chi jo yene ga yen ji jo yene jin jo zembe jo wang gen le jin kon de ye de so bar de de so yo asa na wa so chi jo do ma yi chi ga do ma tam te ga do ma wang ga la mo sha za le jian kan do ma jo mo da chi me yo lo za ma te kan do za ma te ga ya za ma je ben de za ma ba me ji jo so ma win ne jin be Kaju the Naja Temba Suma, Yadi Suma, and Beijing Sinala, Yisila, Sadrumangawa, Ujela, Mangawa, Singala, Jan, Todola, Toba, Mangawa, Jinam, Jana, Java, Dajan, Kordan, Javan, Toyo Gone, Singel of the Soul, Songo Gone, Singel, Tojo Gone, Singel of the Soul, Yondeja Gone, Singel of the Soul, Gajin, Dijan, Jibale, Javan, the Land, Uje, Yang Dabalan, Singen, Sinja, Samadan, Teban, Uje, Deda Sanjo, Mato, Java, the Langai, Solobalandum. Tarbasan Jojo Sosolon Zeda Sor, Digging the Yaman, the Sotam Jele Jarde, Rashida de Lempezon, Soba, Jay, Jepar, George, Zaya, Zaya, Sede, Pala, Ho, Lajalo, Zaya, Sede, Pala, Ho. Lajalo, Kashidele, Dorje Chanti Telo Naruda, Mabamula, Chija, Gambo, Bamu, Duba, Jarwa, Jigong, Kaju, Lama, Kashi, Sho, Bikong, Wande, Toa, Mali, Sanje Tongwe Tenpa Sungwara Ten Rowe Samba Chijen Dunze Yijen Sandra Aji Ta Shi Sho Shisa Kunze Kunchin Chiche Tembera Nela Wando Chigong Barin Chen Barje Tenpa Singde Bari Chejo Desan Gombe Tenzi Yoro Che Sonam Teye Tamche Sipanye Tona Nipe Dana Pase Chiga Namche Balwa Sipen Solen Roa Jovar Jo Yambara Bavi Chedara Chemba Dang Chenda Zambo Deyan Deje Yeda Genje Jisa Dalo Jen Gewan Deda Tamche Radho Sancho Sen Jo Rambo Je Ma Je Ban Je Jo Je Je Ban Yam Ban Me Ban Yam Om Ne Gong Den De War Ju Om Mani Padme 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 Om Nazan Guru Bemai Side Hong Om Ahom Nazan Guru Bemai Side Hong Om Ahom Nazan Guru Bemai Side Hong Om Ahom Nazan Guru Bemai Side Hong Om Bezan 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 Guru Bemai Side Hong Om Ahom Vedam Guru Bemai Side Hong Om Ahom Vedam Guru Bemai Side Hong Dare Du Re Mama Ayujan Vinye Bhajin Gure Soha Om Dare Du Re Mama Ayujan Vinye Bhajin Gure Soha Om Dare Du Re Mama Ayujan Vinye Bhajin Gure Soha Om Dare Du Re Mama Ayujan Vinye Bhajin Gure Soha Yada Om Began Ma Began Began Randa Saminga De Soha Yada Om Began Ma Began Randa Saminga De Soha Yada Om Began Ma Begante Randa Saminga De Soha Om Ami Deva Je 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 Om Amideva Jewan de Yentalade, Jinrezewa Indrujaron, Joan Jamale Bandeya Salango Barsho. Lajalo, Lajalo, hello, hey, hello, hey, Rashidele, Rashidele. Great. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Rashidele. Yes. Yeah, so now we finish it today morning practice. Okay, I think better finish here, right? Otherwise, we're going to lose teaching. That's right, among. So we already get permission from the goddess. They're giving like, okay, take. See? So now we have permission to build the stupa. That's auspicious prayer practice. We make everyone happy. You know, this belong to the land. So we get permission and we're offering to all the enlightened beings. The last night practice, we focus for more for spirits, you know, lower than beings. We helping them, benefit them, use their practice. We're telling them, you know, no attached to in this land. You know, there's some beings passed away before, maybe many years ago, eons ago, they're thinking about their home is here, you know, still. They're due to attachment, desire, so they cannot liberate themselves. So we're helping them to sharing teachings like you already passed long time. Don't hold, don't attach, you know, mind liberate. Yeah. So this land, no belong to anyone, belong to all mother sentient beings. So build the stupa. And then do the ritual ceremony, the power of Buddha's blessing, power of ritual dharma, power of our aspiration. So that all these powers come together, benefit to them. So, you know, everything is interdependent. You know, one, nothing has a power. Example, you growing flower, not only seed, right? So earth, heat, water, so many causes of conditions to come together. The same, you know, when we do the ritual ceremony, many power have to come together, benefit others, and benefit us. Okay, so now this stupa benefit for many other beings. And then this stupa, the last thing I told you, is the second stupa. The first one is Gatsino Buchi built in Arizona. So this is can be second because it's go first. Yeah, it's coming somewhere else, many places. You know, we put the many causes. So now it's causes like ready to rapidate, but some conditions need to come. Yeah. So this everything's all rapidate. So last night I told you like understood this power aspiration. So it's this become second para stupa in the world. So first one, Gatsino Buchi bird in the Arizona. So followed by his region. You know, they have many stupas. All these stupas is different, eight different traditional, eight different stupas. So then that's why sometimes we burn eight of them together, you know, and due to these different activities, different celebrations, different activities, the bird the stupa. Stupa is another is the celebration, you know, you something done auspicious, so that bird the stupa. And so then this or the stupa, Gatsino Buchi bring, you know, together is one. So long as we build this Tara stupa, a stupa is included there, you know. Next time some traditional people comes, they say, oh, this is not stupa. Because they say, okay, this is a difference, which one belong to this stupa. They can ask question you, right? But that time answer is this is all eight together. Yeah. And also followed by 21st century design, more update, more for useful. Other stupas, there many people really cannot go in the stupa. So sometimes we do, but generally most stupa is sealed. You cannot go inside the stupa. Sometimes we do make in below, but really not in the temple, or it's a sealed close. So you can only go outside but cannot go in the stupa to meditate practice. And this one, first, Tulum is a precious land. One thinking about for benefit for all mother sentient beings. So all this land is owned by companies like big business people, right? So very hard to share, right? Share for others. Yeah. So then that's why it's very hard to get in this place. Then here is so many tourist people come here, right? So non-stop, like kind of a whole year, yes? Okay, whole year non-stop the tourist people come here. Yeah, sometimes like how many people, like majority like winter season time, like every day hundreds, right?
1,000 people every day.
Every day 100 people come.
1,000.
Thousands people, okay. Thousands people every day coming this area. So then this is right in the beach. So beach is how many 3 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know, 100 meters.
100 meters.
70 meters.
70 meters get into the beach. Okay, so then all the tourists come here. And why they come here? Because many tourists actually when they go home is don't get anything, I think. Just go to beach, hang out, then spend money, then finishing money, and then stressed, tired, go home, exhausted, go home. No any get. Empty hand, go back home. So this one, we build the stupa here. All these tourists not go back to empty hand their home, They go back to home, so they get something, spiritual connections, enlightening connections. And so many country people coming here, right? How many countries like usually come here? You think? All over the world, right? It's most popular place in Tulum is all over the world people come here. And so we wanted to create a karmic imprints for each individual, get something connection, spiritual connection, Because the reason is why we are stuck in samsara is take rebirth again and again due to our, karmic imprints. So worldly karmic imprints. Usually you do worldly activity, right? So their karmic imprint is very strong. That's why we take birth in samsara. We don't have enlightenment karmic imprint. We don't have that conditions. So this stupa who come into the Tulum, even they don't do anything, they're seeing the stupa called liberation by seeing. Okay, stupa is liberation by seeing. Long as they see the stupa, they get some connections, karmic imprints. Even they don't do anything in this life, their future life, they connect with the enlightening spiritual connection. That is not only human beings. So that is all, for even these bugs, animals, everyone. And these spirits, many invisible beings, they're stuck. They're extremely suffering because due to the grasping, fixation. They don't have connections for them. They don't have the conditions. So this stupa help them that conditions. Even these bugs, animals past, they could be reborn to higher end spiritual life because due to the liberation, seeing liberation conditions. Yeah. So that's where we benefit for this animal realms, bugs, beings, many beings, spirits, invisible beings. we benefit to them, not only human beings. And then who come to, like many tourists come here, some people have a very strong connect with this. When they see the stupa, they go in, they meditate, they're more fast liberating, they create a more strong connections in this life. So that's where we really benefit for other beings. That's why this stupa, not only outside, you can go inside the stupa. So we have many introductions about the practice. The Buddhist practice is a way of life. Not only writing books, something, yeah. So not the story only. You do, you change. The life is changed. Practice. Because it's always life, the way of life, our human beings experience. So long as you use this teaching and the practice, we can liberate ourselves. Then we can benefit many other beings. So that's why inside the stupa we have many introductions how to use yourself practice. So that's many reasons para stupa. Actually, I told you the stupa blessing, everything can be into this stupa. The blessing, everything's in the stupa, but form is using is a little different. That's why it's called new tradition. Gachin Rinpoche, his vision, he created this stupa, he knows benefit many, many other beings. So he told me many times, he burned that stupa and he recognized really benefit in the Dharma center and really benefit who come to in the center and really benefit many other beings and also country. So this stupa benefit for ourselves who live in the Tulum, local people, and then really benefit also for all the country, Mexico country, and then benefit for whole world. So that's our general perception. But in Latin beings, seeing more and more bigger picture than that. So this benefit many, many other beings. This accumulation Mary is never end until samsara ends. So you do something, we do things, but we work very hard to do something in this world. When we die, what you can carry with you? Just ask question yourself. You cannot carry anything with yourself. What you done something benefit for others? You really cannot show anything. You did something for benefit others. Yeah. So that's why in this stupa we created here is when we die, we recognize we did something. The power of endless soul. So his intention, and we all be together. Power of Sangha. So now we are already here. It's called Sangha, and the big aspiration mandala already together. So who's today in here? And until we finish the bird stupa, everyone, do offerings and do something, activity, your physically, whatever you can do, support for helping this stupa. And you are already part of that mandala. You have become part of this Sangha. And then that Sangha is part of, belong to His Eminence Gachin Rinpoche's mandala. So we already become connected with these enlightened beings. Stupa is enlightened beings ambassador, embassy, yeah? Do you understand? How do you call it? Embassy or representative, right? Embassy.
Embajada.
Huh?
Embajada.
Embajada. So Stupa is embajada from enlightenment beings. So then we get connect with only through the enlightened beings, through the Stupa and the Dharma center and the spiritual place. That's why spiritual place is called actually light, powerful light, spiritual energy. It's connect with the enlightened beings. Yeah, that's why I recognize Stupa, Dharma center is enlightened beings, ambassador, embassy, like you go there, you get a visa to go their country, right? So then you have to apply that visa. If you don't apply, you don't get, right? You have to apply, you have to put effort. So that is the enlightenment embassy here. Everyone has opportunity to liberate. So we have to enjoy. That's why Tashi Dele. Alala ho. Emma ho. Aho. What is it? Mexico say something. Aho. Tashi Dele. Aho. Everyone. Aho. Thank you. Thanks. Tashi Dele. So then we have a practice tomorrow here and find the information from organizers. What time we do?
10 a.m. here tomorrow.
10 a.m. practice here tomorrow.
And 7 a.m. walking meditation.
All the documents, thank you. Your effort, everyone.
Everyone can help. Will be great.
This offering.
What we do with?
So you and the Humina and the four guys like who hold the flag offering to in the fire.
Ah,
Yeah.
So,
this is stays here.
Push down.
Julie, Andrea, and
Al fuego.
and you.
Bye everyone.
Bye, Kempala. Thank you.
Oh,
Very
thank
beautiful.
you, Kempala. It was beautiful. Debbie, thanks so much, Amanda, everybody. That was amazing.
Thank you, Debbie.
So much, Debbie. Oh, you're on mute, Debbie.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome, Aziz Azad. Glad you could join us today. And we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be here doing practice they'll be in